Hi, I'm Maria Sanders, your social worker and parent coach, and I hope you're all doing well. I haven't seen you in a while, so I just wanted to check in. I had a request by someone to make a video on this topic, so here you go. The topic is death and talking to a child about death. And the person who reached out to me has a daughter who is about 6.5 years old, and her daughter's friend's mother is on life support, and so she knows her daughter's friend's mother will be dying soon, and she wanted to know how to approach that with her daughter. So just going to talk kind of generally about how to handle that. So the first thing you have to do is check in with your own feelings about death and work that out, if possible, beforehand. So if you know that talking about death reminds you of something from your past or triggers these feelings of uncertainty or fear, don't suppress those feelings and don't judge them either. Just know that they exist and sit with them for a while and think about it. If you try to suppress them, they're going to come out through that conversation in a way that you're not going to want. So you really have to sit with that emotion for a while, see how it feels, think about, what does this mean for you? Where is that trigger coming from? And sit with that. Like I said, don't push your feelings down and don't judge your feelings, because all the feelings are normal. The other thing is, depending on your child's age, and at 6.5, you can ask her questions. So Samantha's mother has been sick, and tell me what you know about that. If this is before the fact, if the mother has now died, then definitely use the words die instead of passing. The concrete word creates triggers in us. We don't like to say the word die because that's a hard word and we know what that means. For a child, that concrete word is really important because, her body just stopped working, or she's resting, or, she passed. All of those terms are terms that don't really make concrete sense to our kids. So it's really important to just flat out say, she died. And as difficult as that might be for us, it really helps the child understand those terms. So, let's say the mother dies and you want to sit down with your daughter and ask her, so what do you think about what happened? Tell me what you know about her dying. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling. Instead of us talking to the child and asking and telling the child, so this is what death is and this is what it means, let's first kind of get an assessment and the lay of the land from their perspective, because we want to speak on their terms. We don't want to put ideas in their head if those ideas aren't even there. They might be like, she died? Okay, and move on. And then you're there for follow-up questions if questions come later. But there's no point in bringing ideas and thoughts and feelings into your child's head if they're not there. So kind of understanding their landscape is really important to see where they're coming from, how they're processing everything, what might be difficult for them, what might they already have worked through, whatever it is. The other thing is books. I think I've mentioned it before. Books are fantastic. They're a fantastic way to keep you kind of out of it and keep all our adult ways of speaking to kids out of it. And a book for their level is so impactful and so meaningful, where they can understand the topic of death, which is so difficult to speak about for us. But they understand it on their terms, and books are written so that children of 4, 5, 8, and 10, etc., can understand difficult topics like that. So go to the library, pick out some books about death, read it first, and then read it to your child. And that might help if you are having a tough time talking about the death. That reading the book might give you kind of a break so that you don't have to have this difficult conversation kind of all by yourself. Also, don't have it all by yourself. Ask people for support. Ask friends of yours who've gone through this. Ask a parent coach like me. I'm available to talk more specifically about topics like this so that I can help guide you into the best way to reach your child. So I'm hoping that helped. If you have any questions, please feel free to list them below, or feel free to private message me. Either way, I'm here for you, so please take advantage of that. I'm always available to do these kinds of responses publicly or privately, whatever works best for you. But I do hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you on my Instagram page and here on Facebook and anywhere else. All right, have a good night. Bye-bye.